Hello there, boys and girls. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the Sir Alex Ferguson save with Newcastle United. Sorry there was no Mending Munich yesterday. Pre-season took ages, so that'll be back up on Monday at 5:30 usual time. But today it's all things Newcastle. This weekend is all things Newcastle, and today we're hopefully going to get through to the semi-final of the Champions League. We were only behind by one singular goal, which was scored in the 90th minute by Robert Lewandowski from a free kick. Heartbreak for us, really, to be fair. But we're only 1-0 down. We'll play Madrid first, and then we'll go and play Chelsea at St James's Park after the Leicester game. And I'll let you know how we got on against Leicester in between everything. We have played a game since we last met, and that was against Leeds at Ellen Road, and Juan Mata scoring from the penalty spot on the 28th minute. We will just playing around with the formation, actually, to be fair, hence why none of the ratings were particularly high. And yeah, I'm just messing about with some things with regards to the formation just towards the end of the season and going into next season, because we're a million miles away from the likes of United and Liverpool, and just trying to close the gap, especially away games. They seem to be really troubling us more than most. But this is the league table and how it looks. We've got 2 games in hand now on Liverpool, so we can go back up to, I think it's about 85, 86 points. So we can go 4 or 5 points behind them if we win both of our games in hand and really put the pressure on them. This is the run of games that Liverpool have got, that they've got against big teams. So they've got to play the likes of Chelsea, United, City, and Tottenham as well. So all in the top 5 or 6, and yeah, going to be a really big ask for them to keep on going. They drew their last match against Everton in the Merseyside derby 0-0, and yeah, it's going to be right down to the wire is the league story. But this is going to be the team that goes up against Madrid in this second leg. Rakitic in goal, Dodo, Aya, Zagadou and Robertson are the back 5. We've got Barella and Lima in the middle of midfield, Marin on the left and Bolo on the right, Mata in behind, Betty Arp. We've got Bastoni, Zakaria, Shelvey, Madison, Neres, Wilson and Piatek all on the bench if we need to call upon them. Let's go into this game against Madrid and see if we can get through to the semi-finals. With a free kick, 7 minutes gone, goes for goal and he shoots, he scores. First shot on target for Madrid, and it's a goal for them. 1-0 on the night, 2-0 on aggregate. We now need to score 3 goals. Bale with a whipped effort into that far corner. No chance for Rakitic. 1-0 Madrid. Straight after they've scored, though, we come on the attack. We need to get back into this game sooner rather than later. Barella into Juan Mata, over to Embolo on this right-hand side. Cuts inside. He's got black and white shirts in the middle of the box, but it's a great tackle by our former player, Matasic, and he gets the counter-attack moving. And Bale now over the top to Lewandowski, in on goal, and that's the second goal for Madrid. We're being torn apart. 2 goals in quick succession for Real. 2-0 on the night, 3-0 on aggregate. We now need to score 5 to go through. Bale with a lovely touch and spin. He then gets the ball over the top to Lewandowski. Zagadou can't touch it, and Rakitic doesn't even dive. 2-0 Madrid. Corner, Mata, just after they've scored again. Lima at the back post, straight at Courtois, and it's a tame effort. We've had most of the efforts on goal, but Madrid have just been super clinical, and they come again on the counter-attack, and we cut that ball out. Aya now gets the ball to Barella. Barella into Juan Mata. Can we find the ball out to one of our wingers? Barella goes on a little bit of a run, goes to Embolo on this right-hand side, cuts inside himself again, goes for goal, and the Belgian in goal. Courtois pushes that round for a corner. And that's half-time. As you can see, chances-wise, we are well on top, but just not being clinical enough with it. Gareth Bale and Lewandowski, 2 goals in 3 minutes, probably taking this tie away from us now. And yeah, we need to just pull something out of the bag. We need 4 goals. 4 goals to go through, and I'm going to get a little bit absurd today. That was absolutely terrible. Go out there in the second half and just have a little bit of pride in what you do. Marin with the corner into Lima's there, and he gets one back. We now need to score 3 more. That is just what we wanted at the start of this second half. An early goal to give us some glimmer of hope. Good cross in from Antonio Marin. He finds Lima in acres of space on the 6-yard line, and he puts it in. 1-2 on the night, 1-3 on aggregate. Robertson throws the ball in, finds Barella, back to Robertson. Marin now gets that ball in, trying to find Fetiar, but surrounded by Madrid defenders. Zagadou back out to Robertson, whips that ball into the back post. Can't find Embolo. Mata back to Embolo, and we've got the game by the scruff of the neck here at the minute. Embolo back into Mata, goes for goal and whips it just wide. Dodo throws it into Embolo, flicks that ball on. Looks like it was a push from, I think it's Alex Tellez at left back, and the ref's going to have a look, see where it was on VAR. Just outside the box is a free kick. It's going to be Juan Mata to take. Can he find a black and white shirt? Can we get a second goal back in this one? Mata's taking his time in taking the free kick. Here we go. Juan Mata whips that ball in, finds Zagadou, and just over the bar. Final 10 minutes. We need 3 goals in 10 minutes. I don't think it's going to happen. Cruz now over the top to Andrea Belotti. He's shrugged off Zagadou. He's in on goal. It's a good save by Rakitic, and we get the ball clear, but only as far as Alex Tellez. And Mbolo now, straight after that highlight, whips that ball out to Harry Wilson on this left-hand side. Drives inside Harry Wilson, but it's a poor shot from the young Welshman on that left-hand side. Dodo on this right-hand side, 30 seconds to go. Can we get one back? No, Cruz well and truly on top there. Aya heads that ball up only as far as Bale. Now Belotti over the top, can't get onto that, and that is going to be it. Full-time whistle's going to go. Newcastle 1, Madrid 2 on the night. Newcastle 1, Madrid 3 on aggregate. 2 goals in 3 minutes. Killed this game off. Bale and Lewandowski scoring the goals to put us out of the Champions League, even though we absolutely dominated this second leg and should have and could have scored more than one. Lima a little bit of a glimpse to try and get back into this game, but the game was well and truly done. We now go on to Leicester and then Chelsea in the league. Here we go then, second game of the episode. Chelsea, one of our games in hand on Liverpool at home at St James's Park. We have played that Leicester game in between Fetty Arp and Harry Wilson scoring the goals within the last half an hour or so in the game. Very difficult to break down Leicester, playing a 4-1-4-1, and we eventually did it on the 20-minute mark and just after the 70-minute mark as well. So all in all, good win. We are now 12 points behind Liverpool. They beat Chelsea in their last game on the Sunday that we played. And we played Chelsea today. So everybody, all the kind of top 8, top 9 playing each other in the last weeks of the season. Very, very interesting to see how it's going to play out. This is the team that's going to go up against Chelsea. We've got Rakitic in goal, Dodo, Aya, Zagadou and Robertson, the back line. Barella and Zakaria in the middle of midfield. And Mbolo on the right, Marin on the left, Mata in behind, Fetty Arp. Let's go and see if we can get 3 points here and go 9 points behind Liverpool. Tomato throwing the ball into Morata, into Redmond now on this right-hand side, into Alonso at the back post, and that's a great save by Rakitic in goal, keeping it at 0-0. Dodo throws the ball in, trying to find Mbolo, but comes back to Zakaria. Gets the ball into Fetty Arp, and Fetty Arp's there, 1-0 to Newcastle. Great ball in from Zakaria, and it's a 1-0 lead here at St James's Park. Dodo throwing the ball in, trying to find Mbolo there. Kolesniak gets the ball out. Zakaria takes the ball under control, and lovely ball in, and Fetty Arp on the volley. 18 minutes gone, 1-0 Newcastle. Dodo throws the ball in again to Mbolo. Great take, and he runs at the defence. Out to Barella, into Zakaria. Good switch out to Robertson. Driving into the penalty box. Arp's there. He hits the crossbar. You'd put your house on. Fetty Arp doubling the lead there, but unfortunately not to be. That brings the first half to a close, and we've had more of the shots, but actually it's been pretty poor. We've only had 3 on target of our 13, so somewhere we need to improve in the second half. But Fetty Arp putting us in the lead in the 20th minute, and I'm just going to say, things far from pleased from what I've seen out there. Need a little bit more from the main men of this team, the Marins, the Arps, the Matters, and let's see if we can score a few more goals in the second half. Dodo throwing the ball into Juan Mata, into Barella, back to Mata again, controlling this midfield, into Zakaria, and Mbolo now taking over. Barella deeper than the other 2 midfielders in that deep line playmaker role. Juan Mata now taking control of the ball, out to Marin on this left-hand side. Good, patient football here from Newcastle. Lovely ball over the top to Robertson. Falls back to Juan Mata, driving into the box, and Kepa, the Spaniard in goal, keeps the ball out and puts it round for a corner kick. Marin, 20 minutes to go. Back to Barella. I thought he was just going to dink it over, but he doesn't. He goes backwards to come forwards. Barella again being closed down. That's the ball over the top to Mbolo. He gets to it, finds Marin at the back post, into Fetty Arp, and that doubles our lead. It's a brace for Fetty Arp today. A 31st goal of the season. We're going to have to bat away suitors for him in the summer. Absolutely, he's had a great couple of years with us, and then Mbolo whips that ball in. Marin nods it down, and Fetty Arp's there to sweep it home. 2-0 Newcastle. 15 minutes to go. Dodo out to Maddison, who's come on for Mata. Into Maddison again. Driving at the Chelsea defence, goes for a shot, and only just wide from the Englishman. Barella in the middle of midfield. 5 minutes left of the game. Arp turns his man into Mbolo, and a lovely ball out to Dodo on the overlap. Can he get a ball in? No, goes back to Mbolo, into Zakaria, driving in, finds Fetty Arp. He's on a hat-trick, falls to Wilson. Harry Wilson scores his second goal in 2 games. 4th goal of the season for us, and Fetty Arp with a brace today and an assist. Probably going to be man of the match. It's a good block from the defender there. Comes back to Mbolo. Zakaria now finds Arp. He just holds the ball up, goes for a shot, rebounds to Wilson in at that near post. 3-0 Newcastle. And there we have it, full time whistle goes. Newcastle 3, Chelsea 0. That puts us 9 points behind Liverpool, and we're chasing them down game by game. There you have it, 9 points behind Liverpool, 4 points ahead of United, who beat Everton 3-0. And Arsenal won the North London derby against Spurs, so they go comfortably into 4th. Next time out, we play Bournemouth away, and Liverpool go to United. Northwest derby in full swing there, and United really need to beat Liverpool for their own sake, as well as for our sake, in bringing Liverpool back into touching distance. And then we then go to Liverpool in the next episode, Wednesday the 27th of April. That will be it. 2 massive games for us there. Liverpool and City, both at St James's Park. Can we reel them in? But we also need help from other teams in the league as well. But that is it for this episode. If you have enjoyed it, please do drop it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're enjoying what you're seeing around here. And then follow it up with the bell icon as well, so you're notified every time a video goes live on the channel. And until tomorrow, 12 o'clock on Sunday, Liverpool and City. Can we bring the league back into our own hands?